Welcome back. And now that we've had a good breakfast, off to the central factory. Before we do that, I'd like to check in with the guild. I think it might be best to report on what happened yesterday, just to be on the safe side. Well, okay. Hey, Tita, would you mind if we stopped there on our way? Sure, go ahead. Does she have a choice? She's the one coming with us. Sure, she might have been the first one to have the idea to go to the Orville factory. Shut up. First, that's clear, right? Yep. Welcome back. It looks like you finished your job. If you clear any other contracts, make sure you come here and report it. Now let me save real quick after all that. Good morning. That was some day yesterday, wasn't it? When you are ready, we'd like your full report on it. Business as usual, Kilika? I've heard the basics from the factory chief already, but I'd like to expand that account on the first-hand details. Well, Estelle, Joshua explained the details of the Orbital blackout. I see. So the ornament that was sent to Cassius in secret was in fact something dangerous. The guild is very interested in these developments. We need to continue working with Professor Russell for the present. We thought you'd say that. When we have more information, we'll contact you immediately. Fine. We'll play by the book, I guess. Sorry about that. Postseason baseball's on right now, and I'm here recording videos for you guys. I love postseason baseball. Oh. There's nothing like it, man. Like, I like postseason stuff in other sports, but there's nothing like postseason baseball. I think this is the right floor. False. Big false. Man, I've been dealing with some pain in my right arm. And I went bowling today and it was totally fine. Like, I hardly felt anything. But, like, I came home and, like, I lifted my arm, like, above my head to, like, change shirts. I'm just in, like, a white t-shirt now. Because it's 10 o'clock at night. And it hurt again. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm not happy about it. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mr. Murdoch. Good morning, sir. What a day yesterday was. We've been getting complaints from citizens all morning. Wow, that's rough. It's not like it was your fault or anything. We're very sorry, sir. We didn't mean to cause... No, don't apologize. These kinds of things happen when you're doing science. It happens a little bit more when Professor Russell's around, though. Speaking of the professor, has he come in already? Oh, yes. He came in very early this morning, all fired up about something. He probably needs some assistance, so go on to his workshop and see him. It's on the 3rd floor. That's where I just was. By the way, Cheetah. Sir? Please don't let the professor get too excited. If we have a repeat of yesterday, we won't be able to do anything for a while. I understand, sir. I'll be careful. Her face when she gets worried. Estelle's right. She is... What's her picture like? She is kind of cute. I don't... Like, how old is she supposed to be? That's my question, because I think Estelle and Joshua are 18, right? So what, is she 15 or 16 or something like that? I mean, she's not that young, obviously, just by looking at her. I don't know. It's a good question. She's got decent stats, though. Also, I assume she's probably in our party from this point on. If you remember, we could buy weapons for her at the shop. So... Ah, another failure. Grandpa, we came to see if we could help. Ah, hello, Cheetah. And you two are here as well, I see. What can I say? We were worried. So what are you working on? Well, as you can see, I'm trying to cut into the Black Ornament, but it hasn't been going very well. What seems to be the problem? Perhaps a demonstration is in order. And click. What do you think that is, Estelle? It's a saw blade. Come on, girl. What's that thing? It's a circular saw. It's made of a special alloy that can cut through basically anything. That ought to do it then. False. Fake news. It stopped. I thought that might happen. It's on a smaller scale, but it's the same phenomenon as yesterday. It seems that the Black Orb is blocking the functionality of other orbits, interfering with them in some way. And I doubt it was solely made for the purpose of killing the lights. Yeah. But Grandpa, doesn't the effect spread like it did last night? Yes, good thinking. This interference with nearby orbits seems to spread out, moving from orbit to orbit like chain lightning. I'd put it in a range of about 5 Augur. But if there's no orbits powered within that range, well, that's where the effect stops. I see, that makes sense. However, even with that knowledge, there is no way to know why it causes machines to simply stop without getting a look inside it. It's very troubling. Is there any way to destroy the thing? Maybe with a good scream and a really hard whack. Don't be ridiculous. Did you see the big saw do exactly nothing just a moment ago? Well, yeah. Anyone thought of trying fire? Maybe it'd melt down in a blast furnace or something. If we did that, the insides of it would melt too. Oh yeah. Well, it was worth a shot. Actually, it might work. Really? You know of a way to burn it open. No, that's not what I meant. Orbital power, that which drives orbits to work, cannot be used for this problem. We have to find a way that doesn't rely on orbital energy. Is there really such a thing? The combustion engine. It's a device that burns fuel to generate energy. However, all you need is to work on them are standard tools. Huh, neat. I get it. Fire is the key. But Grandpa, I've never even seen one of them. I'm pretty certain there's one understudy in the central orbital factory. Oh, you'll need to get fuel as well. Like oil or something? No, it's called gasoline. Why is that so funny? No, it's called gasoline, you stupid bitch. Like what? It's extremely flammable. There's likely a tank or canister of it stored in reserve. Yes, it should do the job. I'll start getting the tools ready. I'll help. Is there anything we can do? I mean, I can't do anything super technical like Tita can. Well, you can go and get the engine and gasoline. It's going to be heavy, but your bracers should be strong enough to use it. Okay, leave it to us. So, where would we find these? Let's see. Don't tell me that you've forgotten. I've forgotten. He just said not to say that. Estelle? If you look in the operations room, you could probably find them. What the heck is an operations room? It's a room with a bunch of orbital computers. It's on the 5th floor. We store all kinds of information there for safekeeping. Wow, I didn't even know there was such a place here. Then I'll leave it in your capable hands. Making coffee, fetching stuff. Well played, old man. Well played. Oh well, let's go find this operations room thingy. To the 5th floor, then. My laptop's making noise because it's stupid. What? Really? Operations room. Wow, check this place out. This has to be the operations room. Hey, you two. I remember this guy. Oh no, this is a different guy. I haven't seen you before, so you mind telling me what business you have in here? My name's Travis, Senior Engineer and Supervisor. Nice to meet you. We're with the Bracer Guild. We're here on request of Professor Russell, so if... Professor Russell? He's not in trouble again, is he? Again? You really don't have much faith in him, do you? No, I mean, I realize that he's a genius. He was the one that developed the Capel unit, after all. But even after being acquainted with him results in no end of trouble. Tita, on the other hand, is an incredibly sweet girl. Just an all-around good kid. Yeah, I get what you mean. I'm pretty sure Estelle has a thing for Tita. Like, Jesus. But I don't think we have time to stand around talking in this case. We need to find where the central factory stores its equipment. Oh, is that what this is all about? In that case, go right ahead. I'll show you how it works. No, we don't... Hurry it up, Travis. This cylindrical device is a type of computer. It's called the Capel. These days, they mostly get used to assist in airship navigation, but this one is equipped for fastest general-purpose data processing in the world. It can be used for anything, from calculating material density to information retrieval. Now, for the information retrieval, you have to use this front panel to select that mode. That will send the signal through the wiring and allow you to access the memory orbit. There's a quartz inside that trains a rapid light pulse on it, you see? Then, it simply extracts the data you want. So I trust you now know how it works? I guess. Yep, no sweat. I'm impressed, Estelle. You're better with modern technology than I am. Okay, so I lied. All that stuff went completely over my head. Well, here's the setup. You change the mode with this panel. I'm sure you'll figure it out in no time. Good. Glad I figured that out. Put a whole lot of time into it. Jesus! Oh, God. Oh, God, they forgot all the C++. Establishment. No. This is such a... This is like a crappy version of Microsoft Word. Someone's just writing a diary of this stuff. He's just typing away on his keyboard all day. Partially underground factory at Kalita Hills, or whatever that was. Why? Oh, gasoline. Stores 20 mid-side tank. Orville, well, no. Machine that generates usual energy by burning fuel within, less evident than its Orville counterpart. Maintenance Chief Gustav. Looks like you found what you were looking for. Wow, it's like a magic box or something. Orbital computers are really something. As I understand it, Professor Russell's teacher, Professor Epstein, was responsible for the original concept. But it was Professor Russell's talent that made an idea into reality. If only his presence of mind were on par with his intelligence. Well, Idios isn't one to bestow two blessings on one person. By the way, where can we find the guy who has one of those combustion engine thingies? The maintenance chief, right? Where is he? He's currently overseeing the airfield, so you have to go there to speak to him. Also, the gasoline is likely in orbit manufacturing, in the basement. Talk to the staff there. I'm sure they'll be happy to get it for you. Maintenance Chief Gustav is working at the airfield, working on a combustion engine, and gasoline is in the basement orbit manufacturing facility. Thanks. You've been a big help. Think nothing of it. Let me know if you need anything else. Okay. Figured it out after forever. It just took a... Shut up, laptop. I just trying to figure out how long this has been recording for. All round and round we go. You're by some barrels. False. You're by some barrels. Here we go. Excuse me. What's that? May I help you? Estelle and Josh will explain the task with Professor Russell. You need gasoline. I think we have a tank of it back in the storage somewhere. I'll check for you. This is Faye. Got a request down here. We still have the tank of Calvert gasoline there in the warehouse, right? Can you send some down? Yeah, enough to carry. Thanks. They're sending some for you right now. Sending? Holy! There we are. Is this gasoline? So that's what sending is. Neat, isn't it? This conveyor belt system isn't just for ordering goods. It's an entire network that connects the whole facility. Convenient. Professor Russell invented it. Originally, it was just a series of tubes for sending products back and forth. But the professor completely rebuilt the system into something a lot more useful. Of course, getting all the infrastructure in place was a giant pain in the... I can only imagine. We have to be on our way. Thank you for your help. No problem. I don't know what you're using it for, but be careful with that gasoline. It has a tendency to fireball. Good. Great. Glad I'm putting something with the potential to fireball in the hand of Estelle, who also has fire arts. This can't end poorly at all. This is going great. So the airfield. It's the Zeiss landing port. I wonder if that's what the airfield is considered. I'm going to look down here. Is there an actual name of something with an airfield? Ritter Roadway, Trap Plains Road. Go to the full big boy map. Elmo, apparently. No, we've almost gone completely around. We'll go up here. What's going on at the landing port? I mean, this would make sense to be the airfield, right? Oh. Hi, need a flight? The westbound airship just departed a few moments ago. No, thank you. We don't need an airship right now. Actually, we need to talk to Gustav, is it? You mean the maintenance chief? He's not here at the moment. What do you mean, not here? He went to Leiston Fortress 2 or 3 days ago. Some kind of repair emergency on a military patrol ship. Leiston Fortress? As in the largest base in the Royal Army, out by Lakeville area, up in the north part of Zeiss. Wonderful. He won't be coming back from there anytime soon. So what do you do about the professor's request? I don't know anything about that, but the chief is actually on his way back. He just sent word to us. Oh, hey, an airship. Speak of the devil. An orange airship. Hold the phone. Since when are public airships orange? No, that doesn't look like a regular public airship. The shape is wrong. It's got working arms all over it. Now that you mention it, that's the Central Factory vessel. The Leibniz. It's the same model as the public transports, but it's had several modifications. It's used for large-scale maintenance and transport. Huh, a flying factory. Then the maintenance chief is on that airship? That's right. He has a chance. You need to talk to him, no? We do. Thanks a lot. Yes, thank you. That's where I'm going to end this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I can't talk anymore. That's my biggest problem with this game. I want to really play it, but oh my god, I can't bring myself to record more than 2 or 3 episodes in a sitting, because I just can't. I can't read for this that long. I just begin to lose my mind. Anyway, that's where we're going to end this episode. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.